So I was meant to be doing a video outside. I've come away to the northeast and the weather isn't very nice outside. This is what it was like at the seaside. So yeah, so I brought the filming inside today. Got a little fire going, got a coffee on the go. We're all right. It's just not what I wanted to deliver on a Sunday to you guys. So, what am I doing? Well, thankfully, I did think ahead. I'm about to show you a backpack I've been making through lockdown. Now, before we start this, there's a few things about the backpack and a few things about my skills that you need to take note on before you start giving me grief and hitting that dislike button. I don't make things often. I very rarely make anything. But when I come up with an idea, I feel like I'm Professor Pat Pending. But let me show you what I've been working on, shall I? Right. And here it is. Hey? But let me explain why I've done this in the first place. One of the main reasons is I've just wanted to make my own backpack. There's something very rewarding about building and creating something that you can then take out into the wilderness, use practically, and it actually working, that you've made. Now, I don't sew, I don't construct things on my day-to-day job, don't weld, don't do any of that. So this has been a case of finding an item on, say, on eBay or a charity shop or whatever. I mean, there's no charity shop buys in this one, but these are the kind of places I'd be looking for, like attachments and bits and bobs. Looking online, finding the items which you feel would work, pulling them apart, piecing them back together again to create something. So that's what I've been working on. So let me bring you a little bit closer and show you how and what I've done so far. Let's talk about the frame first. I did originally want an LK35 frame, but they're too expensive, and I found these were a lot cheaper. And I got two of them actually. When I bought them on eBay, 15 quid, I got two of them. I sold the other one, which was slightly shorter than this, and I got 15 quid for it. So I technically got the frame for free. It is, the sticker on it that says made in the United Kingdom, which is always nice. It's aluminium, it's super sturdy. I mean, I've not properly bashed it about, it is aluminium at the end of the day, but it's super light, super light. I know there's a bag and a strap on it currently, but really light. I should have weighed it beforehand, I haven't, but as I enter stage 2 of this bag build, I may pull the thing apart again, weigh everything, put it back together. So yeah, but so far so good with the frame. I loved it. I thought I've got a right good bargain there because it was for free technically. These shoulder straps came with it. I've not needed to replace those. I've twisted it. There we go. Not needed to replace those. They're fairly sturdy. They stay on really well. Yeah, happy as Larry with the frame. Now the waist strap. Okay, I bought this online from a military shop. It is very modern. It was actually being made for people that want to customize the LK35. I'll put a link in the description so you can see what I'm talking about. It was 15 quid. And it's sent to me with postage on top, 20 quid. It's okay. It does the job, right? It stays where it needs to be. I had to customize the back. I had to change the straps, which I've not trimmed down yet. As you can see, that's a different color, different strap, because it wasn't long enough to go around this frame, which is a little bit annoying. But it is customized for an LK35, so you know I can't complain too much about that. The thing that annoys me the most is when I've got it on, adjusting it is an absolute pain in the arse. On some of my other rucksacks, I can literally pull this strap here and it tightens around my waist, and then I'm off you go. With this, you've got to literally adjust them, you know, freeing them up, tightening them. I can't even do it now. Maybe I'm just a numpty, but yeah, it'll do for now. But the main part of this bag is the bag. It is a 70 litre dry sack by Highlander. It is 100% laminated PVC and is designed to be completely waterproof when sealed up. The reason why I bought this is because The trips I go on tend to be long excursions, say 3 or 4 days. I've recently been on a canoe trip in which I put this through its paces a little bit, and it worked an absolute treat. If I was carrying, say, a 100 litre Bergen, I'd have to put the rain cover over the top, and all my stuff inside would have to be in individual dry bags to make sure everything stayed dry, because that bag will soak up water. And also, once it soaks up water, it's going to add a lot more weight to it. This bag isn't going to do that. It won't soak any of the water, it'll run off straight away. And even though I did put all my gear into individual dry bags on the canoe trip, none of those dry bags got wet. Even though this was sat in water, it got rained on, you know, I'm confident I could literally chuck all my kit in and that would all stay dry. Obviously there's some downsides to having a bag like this. I haven't currently got any other pockets, any pouches, any kind of like ease of use bags attached to it at this moment in time. But like I said, this is a stage 1 prototype of a backpack that I'm going to use. I do eventually want a couple of bags down the side here and potentially have something hanging off the top here strapped to it. But at the moment in time, this did everything I needed to. I had all my kit in it. It fits everything in it because it's a 70 litre dry bag. So let me show you how it works. Look at the size of that. Look at it. Look at that. Right. Let me put my girlfriend's coat in there. It's like a sleeping bag. Get in there. Get in there. There's a couple of cushions behind me here as well. I'll stick them in. One. There we go. Right. There's so much more room in there as well. You can see how it works, right? Let me take the air out of it. There we go. We've got that. Will that strap down? It will. So I've got a strap that goes over the top here. Pull that down like that. This strap clips on there like that. This side again. Same with that. Tighten those up. See, so much more room in this. I've got miles more in. Tighten that up as well again. And look at that. Look at that. It's even trapped the air in. You can see how tight that is, airtight that is. And there's also space for me to put things on top here, on the sides, but all the weight then is supported by the frame. And it's not going to get wet. Nothing's going to get wet or damaged even. I'm very impressed with it so far. Another thing about this pack is because it's completely watertight. If I was to cross a stretch of water, I'm confident everything would be dry inside. I could literally have it as a life raft. Not only is it going to save my life if the current's too strong or it's too deep, I'll also be able to get some dry clothes at the side. So yeah, that's it. Stage 1 phase. So go easy on it. If anyone's got any ideas or suggestions, please leave me a comment. If they've got any bits of kit that would be ideal for it, any way of attaching things to it, all that kind of stuff, pop me a comment below. Be kind, because it is a bit of a job thrown together, but so far I'm proper chuffed with it. And yeah, let me know what you think. Thank you as always. And if it's the first time watching one of my videos, check out my channel. There's a lot of other things on there as well. And give it a subscribe. Alright, in a bit.